boobs. Always.
It's actually why I've got all this hair.
Yeah. Touch the nerve there.
Where are we now?
Birmingham.
This one's quite hard to pronounce, actually. Our next storyteller is from Surrey Serendipity Storytelling Project.
And then Charlie Goodair.
Evil, darkness, tyranny. These are three things that plague our lives. But there is one place that suffers from these three evils more than any other. And this place is the jungle of our story. In this jungle, these evils are in the form of something far more terrifying than any other. A lion. This lion will kill for fun. It would relish in the death of its enemies. One day, the emperor of the jungle, an elephant, decided that it was time that they stop this, that a daily sacrifice would be made in order to stop these random attacks. And so, from that day forth, through a series of shouts between the elephant and the lion, it was decided. First sacrifice was a small, whimpering dog. It crept into the dark, dark cave. The blood on the ceiling dropped on its head. Hello? Anyone here? And there it pounced before him, the lion, and it glared into the dog's eyes. Got anything to say, doggy? Oh, please. Okay. I'll make you a deal. I'll give you shiny things. Everybody loves shiny things. I don't think so, doggy. Now, next time I clap my hands and signal like this, I need you to clap with me. Is that okay?
Yeah.
Okay. I don't think so, doggy. The lion tore the dog apart. Its spleen slowly eked out of the hole in its stomach. A spurt of blood decorated the cave. This looked a lot like my mother's cooking. The elephant could hear from the distance the blood-curdling screams of the dog, but he persisted. And for a day, and for a week, and for a year, a daily sacrifice was made. Until one day, the numbers in the jungle was dwindling. So, the elephant decided that he was going to have one day break and pluck another animal from the Russian side of the jungle. So, the Russians again. So, the elephant went over to the Russian side and plucked a hamster from its home, tossed it into the cave. You'll be doing a good cause, you know. Makarov, the hamster, slowly and cautiously crawled into the cave, and then, just like it had done so many times before, the lion pounced before its enemy. But the hamster simply stood rigid and proud. So, Kitty, you think you can fight me, yes? Bring me down, You're pathetic. He tore off the hamster's leg, and then limb after limb, toe after toe, tore it apart. It crunched the eyeball of the hamster under its bare paw, the jelly spurting out, decorating the interior. This looked a lot like my father's cooking. It's too bad. The elephant could hear from the distance the screams, but the only thing he couldn't hear was the hamster's last words. Filthy capitalist! Eventually, the elephant decided that this had to end. So, he decided that he needed a champion to fight the lion. He called out to his jungle, and then eventually, this champion arose. I'm your man, bruv! Before the elephant stood a cocky, plump young rabbit with a gold medallion down his neck. Yes, okay then, but what do you want in return, little rabbit? I want to be emperor. If I kill this lion, you will give me the jungle. The elephant realised he had nothing to lose, as this pathetic rabbit clearly wasn't going to kill the lion. So, he let it fight this beast. The rabbit confidently swaggered into the cave. Yo, lion geezer, how's it hanging, brah? The lion pounced before the rabbit, not even giving it a chance to speak. Okay. 1 second, too quick there, come on. Blood later. Okay, I'll make you a deal, mate. There's a really bad lion that thinks he is all gangster, and he's waiting for you to fight you, because if you don't fight him, he's going to eat all of us. The lion was infuriated by this, so he followed the rabbit into a small hole in the ground. The lion peered into the ground, and there he saw it staring back at him, the hollow the hollow eyes of another lion. It pounced and he was biting into water. This didn't make sense, and then he realised that he had been tricked. He was slowly falling into the deep abyss of a well. The rabbit, he looked over at this proud but gullible animal, like my dad. He looked over, and he felt very confident with what he had done. And so, the rabbit became emperor of the jungle, and the elephant spent the rest of his days in a retirement home. And that was the story of the lion and the rabbit. Thank you very much.